10 crazy things about Roddy Ricch that you didn't know about.
That's all the way from Compton.
What's good? What's
Roddy
good?
Ricch is in the building.
What's poppin'?
Today at Lime Report, we're going to be covering 10 random facts about the up-and-coming Compton rapper, Roddy Ricch. Roddy's fan base has been growing like wildfire. Most of his music videos have gotten millions of views, so we thought, what better time than now to help you get to know the rapper? Be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. We will be discussing some interesting facts about the rapper that you won't want to miss. Don't forget to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment keywords every season to enter a chance of winning our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Now let's get started. By now, I'm sure that you've heard of the young Compton rapper, Roddy Ricch. He has been getting some serious fame after releasing his hit single, Die Young, in the summer of last year. Roddy is known for his tough street bars, as well as his distinctive voice and flow that has been getting him recognized in the game early on. Roddy Ricch and Nipsey Hussle. The first thing we want to discuss today is the friendship Roddy Ricch had with legendary rapper Nipsey Hussle. As we all knew, the two were good friends. It was made known after their recent song Racks in the Middle had been released and their music video for it reached over 100 million views. Roddy looked up to Nipsey Hussle, as he was one of the first big artists to co-sign him and help promote his songs when he first started to record music. Roddy has even stated in interviews that Nip is the reason why I'm here today. The young rapper gives credit to Nipsey as one of the reasons he started rapping. The legendary Nipsey Hussle had passed away earlier this year on March 31st, which was very hard on Roddy and the rest of the hip-hop community. The late rapper was respected worldwide, and he had helped plenty of people, including Roddy, start their career. The first fact that we want to cover was that Roddy has a prolific face tattoo above his right eyebrow as a tribute to his lost brother. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, and may the marathon continue. The second thing we want to cover in this video was how Roddy came about writing his hit song Die Young. This was the first song he has released that really grabbed people's attention and started to generate millions of streams. Roddy had written this track in dedication to the late rapper XXXTentacion, who passed away on June 18th of 2018 during an incident where he was being robbed. This was a very tragic event, which saddened the entire community. The first thing Roddy did the same day XXX passed away was took his pen and started to write a tribute song, which ended up becoming his very first hit record. Roddy is a young rapper himself at just 21 years old. In a video of him breaking down the meaning of his song, he speaks on the passing of other young rappers like XXXTentacion, Lil Snoop, and Speak Knockers, who were all very talented, but had their music careers cut short by tragic events. The passing of these rappers made Roddy feel some type of way, and he expressed artistically that he did not want to die young like some of his peers. The third thing we want to cover is some of the details behind his recent felony charges and arrest that occurred just a few months ago in August. The incident that got Roddy locked up was an argument that had happened between him and his girlfriend at his Los Angeles apartment. The argument got heated and eventually turned physical. He grabbed his girlfriend's arm aggressively during the incident, but she did not require any medical attention. When the cops had shown up, she also didn't want to press any charges against the rapper. Roddy had posted a $50,000 bond shortly after the arrest. We all have arguments with our significant others, and we hope this one does not affect his reputation or career in the long run. The next topic we want to discuss will be some of Roddy's influences and artists that he has looked up to while growing up. The fourth fact that you didn't know about Roddy was that he attended the same church as the famous rapper Kendrick Lamar when growing up, and had commented that he admired Kendrick's discipline to attending church. Kendrick was one of the biggest names out of Compton and has become a global recording artist, and Roddy was able to see Kendrick's career develop firsthand. Being able to watch the Kendrick's career develop at a young age strongly influenced Roddy. It kept him motivated and also reminded him that he could do the same thing one day. Some other influential rappers that he has mentioned are Gucci Mane, Young Thug, Future, and the legendary local rapper Eazy-E, all of which have played a part in him developing his own unique style. On to fact number 5. We wanted to shed light on the rapper's upbringing and how he got his distinctive, non-traditional flow. Roderick Wayne Moore Jr., better known by stage name Roddy Ricch, was born in the infamous Compton, California on October 24th of 1998. The 21-year-old rapper may have been born and raised in Compton, but he had spent a lot of time living with his grandmother in Louisiana and Atlanta. Roddy's time spent within the South is a big part of the reason why he sounds how he does. It is pretty obvious that his music is Atlanta-influenced. Despite living in Compton, Roddy does not sound like your typical West Coast rapper, and this has been mentioned many times by critics who have reviewed his music. His unorthodox flow and clear voice work well for him and gives him an edge in the game. Roddy's voice is very distinctive, and he does not sound like anyone else. The sixth topic we want to discuss is Roddy's record deal and his Dream Chasers affiliation. Last October of 2018, the famous Philly rap star Meek Mill had brought out Roddy Ricch as a guest at his Powerhouse concert in Philadelphia. Meek had also gifted the young rapper a Dream Chasers chain, which promoted a speculation that Meek Mill was trying to sign Roddy to his Dream Chasers record label. This was great exposure for the rapper. It all occurred right before he released his project Feed the Street 2, which Meek also co-signed. Despite all the rumors and speculation, Roddy ended up signing with Cobalt Records in July of this year. He commented that he felt Cobalt had a genuine interest and support in him, which made his decision easy. Roddy still respected Meek Mill and spoke of him highly in interviews. Meek, on the other hand, seemed to be a bit offended that Roddy didn't sign with him. He was a fan of Roddy's and called him the next big thing out of the West. But he appeared to be a bit bothered by Roddy not singing with him when he tweeted, "Labels locking these young bulls down." The crazy part is, most of these artists rather get abused by somebody from a different race to feel like nobody ain't doing nothing for them. Hopefully, Meek does not stay bothered for long. Many fans are excited to see the two collab in the future. Let's move on to the seventh thing about Roddy Ricch that you will want to know. At just age 15, the young rapper was kicked out of his house by his mother because things started to get escalated with Roddy's gang activity. Ricch became affiliated with the Crip gang early on in his life. As many teens have while growing up in Compton, he had to hustle to make ends meet. Initially, he got most of his income in illegal ways. Roddy only rapped for fun and thought it was just some type of side gig back then. He became convinced that a lot of young rappers were not making money rapping. Eventually, his illegal activities had caught up with him and had gotten him put behind bars for his crimes. It was like a wake-up call for him. When he got out, he made the decision to pursue music more seriously. The eighth thing we will be speaking about is the Roddy discography and the history with rapping. The young rapper had started rapping at just 8 years old, but didn't take it seriously until he learned how to produce beats at 16 years old. Learning to produce is a serious advantage in making music, and this really advanced his rap skills to the next level. The rapper doesn't have much actual music recorded, but it didn't take him long to make a name for himself in the game. Roddy released his first mixtape on SoundCloud in November of 2017 independently. The mixtape was filled with bangers, but it did not get him as much exposure as he would have liked. Since then, he had dropped his song Die Young, and it gained a lot of exposure in many other ways. Just a year after dropping his mixtape, he dropped another mixtape called Feed the Artist 2, which was his project that was co-signed by Meek Mill. This was his second mixtape that he had released publicly. It had gotten him a lot of attention and respect in the industry. Many of his songs on Feed the Street 2 have gotten millions of views, and it is his best-rated project yet. He had been rapping for a long time, but only has released these two projects as he hasn't been taking music seriously for that long. We look forward to hearing his next project soon. The ninth topic we will be covering is Roddy Ricch's highly anticipated debut album that is supposed to be released pretty soon. Roddy is one of the fastest rising stars in the music industry today, and after releasing 2 mixtapes already, fans have been waiting for him to drop his first official album. It seems that time is coming soon, as he has been hinting at his album since August of this year. Roddy's album is highly anticipated and will be packed with new bangers and guest features. He recently confirmed that he will be having the music mogul Drake appear on his first album. Drake is one of the biggest names in the music industry, period, and it says a lot that he will be working with Roddy on his debut album. The 10th and final fact about Roddy Ricch we want to cover was his net worth and personal life. The rapper only has 2 mixtapes out currently, but he has already estimated at $1 million net worth. His net worth is expected to increase drastically as soon as he drops his highly desired debut album, and it starts touring next year. The rapper stands at 5'7" and seems to be pretty introverted yet intelligent. He doesn't speak much about himself and says that he tries to stay away from partying and distractions. He is a real hustler and stays focused on his music and grind. Roddy was recently in a relationship, but his current relationship status is unknown. Sources are not sure if he is still with his girlfriend after they had gotten into a physical altercation just a few months ago, which led to the rapper getting arrested. Hopefully this gives you some insight on the rapper, as you will be seeing his name appear a lot more in the near future. Those are the main 10 things about the fast-rising rap star Roddy Ricch that you didn't know about. When do you think he will drop his anticipated debut album? Also, what is your favorite Roddy song out so far? Let us know in the comments below. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and comment the keywords every season for a chance at winning our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. See you next time.